I'm going to read, and the second one's a real quick one. I had a wonderful opportunity this past weekend to hang out with my favorite poet, Andrea Gibson. She was in town. She performed at the Granby Theater. It was a free concert. It was really great, but I have a friend of mine who's best friends with her, so I get to hang out with her. So that was the most amazing thing ever, and I'm still cheesing from it. So I'm going to read one of her poems. It's the poem that actually put me back on track for writing poems again. So, she really inspired me. So it was, one of those moments where you get to meet one of those people who are truly your heroes and tell them thank you for completely changing your life. The poem I'm going to read is called Ashes. It's a poem about a soldier that was burned alive for being gay, because in certain parts of the world, people still, kill other people for being different, whether it be gay or by color of skin or by even religion. So this is Ashes. The night I was torn from the pages of their Bible and burned alive, my ashes came down like snow, and a girl who had never seen my face saw me falling from the sky and lay down on her back and made an angel in the powder of my bones. From heaven I watched her, and though my eyes were still flame and my ribs were still blue, they didn't win, I whispered. As her arms built my wings, they didn't win. Look at that moon. It is a pebble in my hand. Tonight I could skip it across that fog-drugged sea, till their lashes accordion in the light, and all they know of hate is that it could not beat the love out of me. And when they dropped me to the grave, I fell like a bucket into a well, and came up full, carving my lover's name into the skin of a weeping willow that has spent its entire life laughing at the rain. Hold me like a lantern, staircase my spine, when they bring their children to my funeral to scream faggot at my dust. Tell them I was born into their casket, but I wouldn't pull the splinters from my heart any more than Christ would pull the thorns from his crimson head. They can come 1,000 times with their burning match and their gasoline, with their hungry laws and their empty mouths full of prayers to that God that greeted me at his gates with his throat full of trumpets and his tears full of shame, and his trembling hands collected the cinder of his children's crime. I know what holy is. I know the soul is shaped like a bowl. I know the lies we try to fill it with, and we spill too often the orchards inside. But my lover's shoes were tied with guitar strings, and when I walked beside, there was a silo in my chest. There was a field full of sun. There was a river full of gold that we left to pick our sweet hearts from the trees that kept uprooting tombstones. So the names of the dead would crumble into poems. Write me down like this. Say my ashes never made the news. Say the jury was full of shotguns. Say the snow that fell on the tip of your tongue refused to melt away. Say this to the kids hiding their heartbeats from their father's fist. I painted the garden of my kiss. I opened the night with my teeth. I love so bright that when they press their ears to the track, the train they hear coming will still be my chest, a rumbling harpoon, a sky that cannot bury. Look at that moon. I'm a pebble in her hand, a harmonica held to the mouth of the river where nothing ever burns. Whoa, it's a pretty intense poem. It's probably why I'm so angsty when I read all my poems.